Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Liking 18.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
Davis to return it. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, LA.
Chargers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Delta. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Black 80. Black. Set.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 380. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and 6.
Set. Delta. Set. Home trips right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Set. Delta. Set. I got him. I got him. Ready.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's into the end zone. Lamarian Hampton. Touchdown, LA. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Vikings 0.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
In motion, it's Jefferson. His driving start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open downfield is Parkinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Vikings 1st down.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Minnesota. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
To number 4.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Number 87.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air, on 3rd down is McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Will Walker on for the Vikings field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick
The kick
is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Captain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McCarthy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hampton going to get it on the zone read. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They get 15 on that game. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Cap it. Ready.
To throw, it's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Craig Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
Let's go. Hard 70. Move.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Bison.
You have a tight end motioning left here. They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So second down, and they'll run it. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Tuli Tuipulotu into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
I'll give on the ground, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Run!
Herbert now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Chargers.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's another
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Charger first down.
44-yard line.
Grenade! Run! Set. Grenade. 12. Set.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2. Another run here with Hampton. Oh, the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
And with all of this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go! 19, 18!
A tight end in motion now. They'll turn and hand this one off. There he goes, inside the 30. And he is out of bounds.
It's a
gain of 17 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Pat the street. Pat the street. Check out.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He's got it about the 8. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will up it to a 2-point lead.
Chargers 14. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dallas Turner on the stop.
28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Pistol here for Herbert. Wide open downfield on the crossing route. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, LA. Going after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will up the lead to 5.
21. Vikings 16.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Parkinson in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Lion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Gray Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one down. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and long.
Back to 60, back to 60.
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Copy. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Tony Adams there on the stop.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, he'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Cougar 19.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And the Vikings.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A run now on 2nd down. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ringo.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
19.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Herbert. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop of the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Price now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey! Have the 60! Have the 60!
On first down, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Parkinson in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. Finding space at the 40. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 21-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Lion Cowboy 80!
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Let's go!
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return, here comes Davis. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown
The
down.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. left side. Catch made by McConkey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Chargers
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380. Set.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. And open down the field. That's Harris. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
41, Vikings 22. Cameron Dicker to kick
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 60
Parkinson
Eagles.
in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Third and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Set. 380. Get out. Set.
To throw is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They run it over center with Harris. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, LA.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first down, right back to Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Delta to Hunt. What is it, Hunt?
Perfect. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Martellus.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down,
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space. They are a handful to track down. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll put Addison in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether starts missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups. There's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that count.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point.
Will Reichert lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Vikings 29. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Kappa. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Kappa.
Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
It's a gain of 16
That might end up
yards.
being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A run with Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Harris, the ball carrier. Lucas Van Ness on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard
Ball on
line.
the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Set. Black 80. Black. Set.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21
They get
yards.
21 on that
The
one.
Chargers
And the Chargers
first down.
have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Delta, set. Ready.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Pistol here for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Go.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
By Chris Paul Jr. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 41, Vikings 36. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, they need 7.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
38-yard line.
380. Cut. Set. 380. Cut. Lion.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Right there, we can do it. It's about time, fellas. Set. Kappa. Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd and 6.
Set. Delta. Set.
Here's Hampton. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
2 yards.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, out comes the punter. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set Buffalo 18. Half to 60. Half to 60.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ready, set.
Here comes 2nd down.
Top 60. Check. Ready. Liking 18.
Here's McCarthy. Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.